All right, welcome, 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 welcome. And I'm hoping that we have a clarity and you can hear me. So recording and we have sound on. Welcome and welcome. How many times shall I say welcome today? Welcome back to your body. Welcome back. My master trainer used to say, welcome back. What he was really saying to us is, welcome back, please. Come back into the chair. Let's check in within our body. Let's explore, hang that on the floor. Let's explore where we're at right now today. But just from our feet and just sort of do this visual internal sweep from the feet up through your legs, through the hips, through your torso, down into your arms, up through your throat, head and up. And then scan back down again, just scanning, just noticing what you notice as you just come through and around your body down to the floor. Pause for a moment. I'm going to invite you to think of a color, whatever color you want, whatever color comes into your mind. And by the way, you can only get this right, even if you choose a color. So just allow the color to come up. And just let that concept of a color just move around you, within your visuals. We're going to come back to our breath and breathing. We're going to take 3 breaths. So in through your nose and then out through your mouth. When you breathe out through your mouth, the idea is that your body can relax a little bit, right? Relax. So inhaling. And again, inhaling. One more. Just sit on the bottom of that exhalation for a moment and let your breath just come in. And we're going to start our movement. So today, first of all, we're just going to bring our shoulders and elbows forward and back. So we're just sort of starting with our arms a little bit. Inhale, opening, the chest will expand. And exhale. So first of all, just the arms, just getting a little bit of movement there. Beautiful. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Beautiful. Come to a pause. Nice, long awareness of your spine. And just think about your color. Lovely. Now we're going to move our chest and more of our spine. So it's a similar movement, but we're actually going to begin to move our chest and then have the roll. So we've got the lift, inhale and exhale. So now it's not just the arms, we're inviting the spine to participate. Inhale and exhale out through your mouth if you like that feeling. Inhale again and exhale. Beautiful. And inhale as you sit up, elongating your spine, and just allow the color to come into mind. Now, if your color changes, kei te pai, that is beautiful. If it remains the same or the qualities change, then so be it too. All right, the next one is we're going to do our lower base of our spine. So we're just moving the lower hips a little bit. So here, what this looks like here is just a gentle tucking, just gently tucking. Just move as much as feels right for you. And when you're ready, just sitting up nice and tall, take a breath in and then exhale out your mouth. In lovely English, that would be exhale out of your mouth. Beautiful. Let's inhale our arms up. And we're going to drop our elbows, exhale, and then gently shake off. So we're just playing with this differently today. Inhale the arms up. Pause for a moment. Elbows come to pause, exhale. And then just shaking out. If you want to let your body start to play with this, please do so. Inhale, arms up. Then we're going to come to a structure. We're going to pause for a moment. And then we're going to exhale. And just let your body move, however that moves for you. Oh, I'm making a chair squeak. All right. Bounce into your feet a little bit and shake off with your arms and your legs. And if you're happy to, bounce a little bit on the chair. Now, this can work into your fascia a little bit. And of course, my voice is going to go bippity bop, bippity bop. You can push into the floor and just bounce just a little bit, like you're going along a rocky road. You'll notice that it's kind of like doing a little bit of a run without moving. When you feel you've had enough, you can just come to a pause. And then in the pause, let everything melt away. Just let things melt away. Now, this is interesting. Did that just happen? Maybe it did. Let's play this again. We're going to take our arms up. We're going to bring them down to a structure. We're going to hold. Then we're going to exhale, let go. We're going to let ourselves move. And in that moving, we'll start to jiggle a little bit. Now, there is so much, if you can get your elbows moving a little bit too, your armpits moving a little bit too, we can move, we can pump into our lymphatics down, bouncing into the legs. So whatever works for you. I mean, I can do it without my arms moving. I can just do it sort of like wiggling and jiggling into the chair, but it makes a little bit of a squeaky noise. So we'll just stop that. And then pause. Now really notice you and begin to feel the melt. Let your color evolve. Maybe it evolves into a shape or an idea, sound. Perhaps you notice a feeling in your body. Beautiful. We're going to use this similar idea and just keep building on this for now. So we're going to take our arms up, inhale. We're going to bring our arms down and we're going to hold our fists in. So everything's coming into a fist. We're going to hold and like squeeze the upper body for a moment. And then we're going to release and shake that out. If you were wanting to, you could stand and bounce. If you're staying on your chair, we've already proven that you can bounce upon your chair. When that's enough, you pause and then notice the melt. Notice the melt. Beautiful. All right, so we're going to invigorate this. Arms up to the sky. We're going to get a little bit of strength here. See if you can strength. We're going to pull down. So imagining you're pulling down and then pulling down and then pulling down. So you've got a little bit of strength here. We're just going to let go and shake that out. When you're ready, pause and let the melt in the body happen. We're going to evolve this a little bit. Did you notice that there were 3 pulls, like 1, 2, 3? We're going to do this with our breath. So we're going to have our breath in 3 parts. We're going to come up. We're going to inhale, inhale, inhale. We're going to hold for a little bit. And we're going to jiggle out, breathing out into your legs. If you want to stand and give yourself a little bit of a shake out, feel free to do so. And then move into the pause. Notice the inner melt. Beautiful. One more time with this one coming up. Okay, exhale. Inhale, three breaths in. Inhale, inhale, inhale. And then you can breathe out. Shake. I want to stand, so you just do how it works for you. And then pause. And let your body find its space. Let your body discover the space available. Lovely. All right, shifting a little bit from here, we're going to play with our ribs. And we're just going to imagine that we can, so if you place your hands on your ribs there, you can imagine that you can kind of circle your ribs. There's kind of a circle there, but we're going to definitely recognize it could be called a rotation around one way. Just let your breathing do what it wants to do. Anytime, if you just keep going, anytime you breathe out with a sound, it actually helps your body relax. When you're ready, we can go the other way. It actually sends messages to the body, to your autonomic nervous system, that it's okay. You are releasing here now. And when you're ready, pause. Put your hands open, palms. So there's no need, you're not holding on to anything metaphorically. You've got an open palm. I'm going to invite you to lift your chest and breathe very softly. So as though you're a whisper of a breath for a moment, just letting that be a sense of you. This is when our breath becomes our teacher. Maybe you did a long breath. Maybe it was a short one. Stay with it for 2 more breaths. Beautiful. Today is very much about the melt and the drawing energy in. So now we're going to draw energy in for the rest of the afternoon. So just imagine that you can kind of just sort of pull yourself together. Does that make sense? Pulling yourself together. Okay, a little bit of movement. We're going to bring it together and rub your hands together. Feeling that excitement within you, warming up the essence of you, acknowledging the energy of you. If you want to move your feet, feel free to do so, just sort of bringing your whole self together. Okay. Feel the energy that you've built there like a balloon. Bring in your breath and a little exhale. Okay, bring it in again. Just imagine that you're able to bring your breath in. Little out breath. Rub your palms together. Allow yourself to giggle if you do that. Feel like you're as big as a balloon. That's your energy, full of energy. Isn't that interesting? I feel full of energy. Oh, that's what we were meaning. So with your full of energy state, I invite you to bring it into your heart. Thank yourself for showing up. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for acknowledging yourself. And I wonder what color now comes to mind. What has evolved in your color, the quality of it, the awareness of it, the sound of it, the feel. And I wonder where you're going to take your full of energy feeling for the rest of the day. Truly hope that you enjoy it. Know that you can fill yourself back up with energy. And those were just a couple of ideas. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you. What is today? Thursday. I will see you next week. Take care, ka kite, and be well. Okie dokie. I don't even know how to turn this off today. Have a wonderful time, everyone. Bye-bye.